Hello everybody, this is Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers for a tour of the interior of this 1978 Westerly Conway, to give you an idea of the space that a Westerly Conway represents, where things are, how she's fitted out, etc, etc. So this is a virtual reality video, which is brilliant because that means that hopefully you'll feel what it's like to be on this boat or in this boat with me without actually being here. All you need to do is swipe your screen or drag or click and drag your screen up, down, left or right, and you can look around where you like, when you like. How cool is that? I will move the camera around occasionally, and some people have reported sensitivity to the camera, so when I'm going to move it I will let you know so you can avert your eyes, and once the camera is safely down I will let you know and you can return to me to continue the tour, but let's hope that doesn't happen. So what I'll do first, we'll pick you up and move you straight away into the galley. We're going to start starboard aft, and I'll just place you right there on the edge so you can see exactly what there is in the galley and the surrounding area. So first thing to note is as we come down from the galley, down from the cockpit, really nice and easy companionway stairs. These open up very nice and easily to give you access to the engine. How easy is that? Very well built as well, I think. So good for engine checks, although when it is open, obviously people can't use a companionway, something to just look out for. Nice handles here, very nice and easy to get down. When you get down here, there are fiddles everywhere. There's a sink to grab hold of here. We've got these pillars, etc. So always something to hold on to in that inclement weather, so that's really nice. And the all-important head height test, I'm 5'9", well there has to be a good 6 foot, probably 6 foot plus down here, chiefly due to the high coach roof there, which is absolutely brilliant. So back to the galley though, here we go. So we've got lots of work surface, so this is great for preparing cups of tea, your pot noodles, etc, and passing them up and then receiving them back down again once they've all been scoffed by everybody who's on watch. So really nice, and a really good piece of work surface for a boat of this size. Really like. We've got little cupboards everywhere on this boat, so if we open up we can see we've got little places to put everything, and they're dotted about all over the boat, so do keep an eye out for those. We've got a set of drawers beneath you, we've got a drawer here, cupboard here, and we've got a sink here as well, which is, sorry, a cooker here, which is gimbaled with 2 burners, grill and oven underneath. Bit more work surface here and a sink here. Now really useful because as you're washing up, never thought I'd say this about a sink, but as you're washing up you can move around while people are doing bits and pieces around you. You're not stuck in one position. So, and in fact you could have 2 people washing up at the same time if you so desired, but you might not. But yeah, really nice and open galley, and you have access to absolutely everything, and as I mentioned, really nicely close to the companionway and the cockpit there. Lovely. So let's pick you up. There we go, and I'll plonk you back to where you started so you can have another look around the saloon as a whole. Now, as I said, lots of headroom, lots of light flooding in. We've got 2 opening windows here, we've got the companionway, we've got the hatch as well. So it feels nice down here, it doesn't feel all cave-like. The table's in the middle of the saloon, we've got access to the bilge underneath. We have I'll put the camera on top of both leaves, but it does open out and gives us a bigger table. So we could probably sit 6 to 8 people around this table to eat, I should think. It's a really nice size. On the starboard side here, we've got this really lovely wraparound sofa, which is absolutely it's inviting to say the very least, with stowage beneath. We've got the storage binnacle and the stereo in the middle there, and on the outboard side here we've got little cupboards and a fiddled shelving area there too, and TV, and underneath the TV, if you look closely, you'll see the 2 40-volt sockets as well. So great that we've got those on board. Kids can charge their iPhones, which is all important, isn't it? On the port side here, this makes into a double with a bit of reconfiguration, but as she's configured at the moment, we've got storage underneath, nice long single berth here, but it is actually L-shaped as well, so there's loads of room for everybody to sit down here and entertain or be entertained. Cupboards are a mirror image of the starboard side by the looks of it, but it does feel like a really nice spacious area down here. Very good. So let's pick you up. I will hold you as steady as I can just for one moment while I just open this door. So we've got a nice hanging locker in there, plenty of room for dangling things. Close the door on that, and then I'll take you through to the forward cabin. So a bit of a duck for me, but not necessarily. I don't think I need to duck it. I just felt the need to. If I balance the camera there, hopefully it won't fall down. Apologies if you do. But very quickly, here we are in the forward cabin again. Loads of headroom. It does go down slightly at the front as the coach roof lowers down to the deck, but we've got a nice decent sized V berth here, lots of storage beneath, and we've got an infill I think at the moment, which probably removes because we've got a V under here to give you changing space in here if you wanted. A bit taken up by the heads compartment here, but other than that, once you're in, looks like a nice sized compartment. Access to the anchor locker at the front, and wood lined port and starboard, and the rest is all vinyl Westerly style headlining and coach roof lining, etc. But we do have two great big shelves, port and starboard and forwards, so lots of room for putting your clothes, etc, etc. Nice compartment. Now let's pick you up again, and I'll reverse carefully out of there and open the door to the heads. There we go. I'll just place you there so you can see this boat, as I mentioned elsewhere, hasn't been left just to be a boat. They've actually put some thought into it, I think. There's some really nice touches here and there, so very good to the owners. But this compartment itself, again, lots of headroom. We've got a hatch above for obvious reasons. We've got an opening hatch for even more obvious reasons. Nice sink to the forward side with a shower attachment. Plenty of room for your bits and pieces on the shelf there too. And bit of stowage beneath there, and the manual head, and it is a really nice size compartment for a boat of this size. Plenty of room to do whatever you need to do in here, but I'll leave that up to you. So let's pick you up again for nearly the final time. I'll walk you through the saloon, there we go, and place you right on the edge. Now I will put you on the edge of the chart table, there we go, so that we can see two places from one. So port aft corner of the saloon, we've got the navigation area. Again, lovely proximity to the companionway and the skipper, so we can talk that way just much as the galley works that way too, so really like that. Nice big chart table, plenty of room for a full size table. I can sit here, I can get my legs underneath if I want to. We have drawers underneath, and on the actual bulkhead here we've got the electrics panel, we've got navigation equipment all over the place. We've got VHF radio, and we've got a fiddle shelf at the back as well, so lots of room to do what you need to do. And you might think, well, there's nothing to hold on to, but actually I can put my arm around here, I can brace myself in here if I want to. It isn't a forward facing chart table, it isn't an aft facing one, it's a port facing one, which is quite unusual, but I don't see why that would be an issue really. But very nice, does what it says on the tin. And if we just move, well, I won't move you, but if we just look aft, in the port aft corner we can find the aft cabin. Looks like, obviously as you go in, you'll need to duck down underneath the archway. Little seat here to sit and pull your wellies on and off, etc, or your fowlies. But once you're in, it's quite low. It's a little bit darker because we've only got the one window down there, I believe, but that does open. Most of your light and air will be coming through the opening here. And once you're in, it's an athwartship's berth, so your feet go down under the cockpit moulding to the starboard side. Your head would be this side, and you can snuggle away to your heart's content. Lovely. Right then, so let's take you back to the I'll place you in the galley where we'll just sum up. So this has been Tim taking you for a tour of this really cosy, really well appointed, really light, airy and spacious Westerly Conway from 1978. Hope you've enjoyed the tour. We've looked at the galley and the cockpit table being really close to the companionway. Really usable galley, lots of work surface, etc. Really usable navigations table, lots of surface area, etc. Very nice big saloon as well, which port side converts into double, and you've got the encompassed or the encirculated starboard berth there as well. And then going forwards, we've got the nice forward cabin and the really decent sized head cabin. Anyway, that's the tour. Thanks very much for watching. Do keep a lookout for other reviews on our channel, and we hope to see you again soon. Take care.